What's up, everybody? Um, been a year since I've been gone, feel like, because actually it is 2026 now. Last video was done in 2025, which really wasn't that long ago, just a few weeks, but had to take a break, had a lot of stuff going on, had some things happening with the family. But I'm back, and as usual, I'm going to drop some breadcrumbs. Um, the last thing we talked about was the table. And if you want to know what that's about, I suggest you go back a video, and I think you'll get the gesture. All right. So if you did that and you're back, welcome back. If you never left, all right, here we go. Today, what I want to talk about is how should we say this? What Jesus are you following? That's exactly how I want to put it. What Jesus are you following? I'm looking at a lot of these um, hate messages on all these medias, and one thing a lot of them seem to have in common, and you can go and look for yourself, is that they're Christian. Now, when I was heavy into my Christian belief, I lived it to the best of my ability. Um, I believe that you should love thy neighbor as thyself. I really try to live that way, and I still try to live that way. I believe you should treat people the way you want to be treated, no matter the skin color, the body size, the height, what gender or whatever gender they believe they are. That's not for me to judge. Now, and if you're a Christian, like you say, you should know Luke 6:37, and I'll make you look that up for yourself. Um, but yeah, I've just been wondering what Jesus are a lot of you Christians following. Yeah, you Christians. Um, let's talk about the church that was called. I don't know the name of the church. I won't even try to name it, but there was more than one where these young ladies was doing this experiment where they were calling different churches with a baby crying in the background, asking for assistance. I believe it was for milk, or said the baby didn't have nothing to eat or something like that. And I want you to go and look and see how many yeses they got. I'm not even going to put it out there. Like I say, I want you to search for yourself. I don't want to do the hearsay. But what kind of Jesus are you following? Even though I'm no longer Christian, I do know what Christ's walk was about. And it was nothing about the hatred, the murdering, the killing, the boasting, I got more than you got. Jesus said he didn't have a home. He said foxes have foxholes, birds have nests, but a place to lay my head I have none. That's what he said in red. But I just want to know, what kind of Jesus are y'all following? I was on the way to work one morning, and the radio was on, and the jocks was having a discussion, and the topic was, should you be able to go to church high or after smoking weed? Okay, I gotta tackle this real quick, and then I'm gonna get my breadcrumb. First of all, Jesus said the sick basically needs the hospital. Now, I'm paraphrasing now, but you can look this up. The sick needs the hospital. The cured is not going to the doctor. They don't need to be healed. So, so if a person is having any kind of conflict in their life, or any type of situation, any type of problem that they're working on, the church should be the hospital for these people. Also, when I was coming up, I was being taught to come as you are. So most people thought that mean if you didn't have your best suit, your best shoes to wear to church, just put on what you got and come on. Which that kind of fell into the category also, but it was talking about the spirit, the soul. Come as you are. I almost sound like I'm trying to get you back to religion, but I want you to understand. Look at the people you're following, and is that something you want to associate yourself with? And if so, you need to check your Christian friends, because I don't know what kind of Jesus they following. It sounds like the Jesus they following, uh, carrying Glocks, got tats, representing the set, uh, just going in, because I don't understand who y'all following. And if you believe in the Most High in the way the Christian Bible teaches you, then you know that you should know or believe that. I won't say you should know, but you should believe that God is an all-knowing, all-seeing God. So if you're smoking or drinking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you just quit by midnight after the club, and now you at church praising oh holiest than thou, you are being very disrespectful if you think God didn't see you the other days of the week. That's just my point on that. That's just how naive you sound, how ignorant you sound when you say things like that. And please, I say this all the time, study your religion. Study your belief. There are a few people that I have seen online that lost everything they have. Some guy they followed saw some license plates matching up with numbers at certain times he was driving down the street, and he thought he was receiving messages from God himself telling him that the rapture was going to happen. The first one was in October. And in October, you can find that there were people that gave up all their earthly possessions, every bit of them, and now have nothing. One man sold everything he had and thought he wasn't going to have to go back to work. So when he had to go back to work that Monday, he had to ask the boss for overtime, and the boss said, "Sure, no problem, but you've never really needed overtime. You've been here, I think he said, like 30 years. What, if you don't mind me asking, what's wrong?" And he had to tell this man, that he thought the rapture was going to happen and sold everything he had. Please pay attention, y'all. I'm going to ease some of y'all heart right now, those who are believing the rapture finna happen in 15 minutes. Because it was someone having them believing it again in December. And so here we are in January. I'm sure someone's going to start it up again. But if you believe in your Bible like you say, study it. Because it's said in there that no man shall know the day, nor the time, nor the hour. And if you believe in Jesus, then he says, not even the Son knows the day when the rapture will happen. Oh, this is something else that was funny about that, and then I'm going to move on. Because again, I say, what kind of Jesus are y'all following? Well, this lady wrote this nice email to this guy. And I'm sure you can find it on YouTube just by what I'm saying. And she asked, could he keep her dog? Because she will be leaving in a few days when Jesus comes in the rapture. Now, why would, first of all, the dog would have a better chance getting in there than most humans? Because most animals, I've never seen animals be pretty much disobedient far as nature goes. They go with the laws of the land, except for those who've been captured and been house trained and made to do whatever. But far as I know, I ain't seen no dog do nothing that would prevented from making it into meeting its creator. Let's just put it that way. But for some woman to write a man because he was gay to keep her dog, assuming that since he was gay, he wasn't going to heaven. And she trusts him to take care of her dog. So again, I say, what kind of Jesus are y'all following? Okay, now, breadcrumb time. We're going to get to this. I'm going to get to the point, and then I'm going to shake it up on out of here. The 10 Commandments. Y'all know them. It's in the Old Testament if you need to look it up. But I was wanting you guys to know a little something about that, because I'm sure most of you have never heard of Ma'at. That's M-A Swably A-T. Okay? Apostrophe, excuse me. But I'm trying to stay with my thought more than how I'm spelling it. But I wanted you guys to get this breadcrumb and do with what you want. You know the 10 Commandments. You know, like thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, honor thy mother, thy father, and so forth, right? Let me introduce you to the 42 laws of Ma'at, okay? And this pre-exists the 10 Commandments by many years, okay? You can look it up for yourself. I'm going to use AI to help me on this one so we can make this quick. Hey, it's PG33. What's up? You are on YouTube, so say hi to the people.
Hey, PG33, and hello to everyone watching. I'm here to make it smooth and speedy. Let's get this done. What's next on the agenda?
All right. I was telling the people about the 42 laws of Ma'at. So if you could do me a favor and list 42, speak all 42 of the laws of Ma'at, please.
Absolutely. The 42 laws of Ma'at are ancient ethical principles, so I'll list them out for you one by one. Let's dive in.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go. I'll list them with clarity. I have not committed sin. I have not committed robbery with violence. I have not stolen. I have not slain men or women. I have not stolen food. I have not swindled offerings. I have not told lies. I have not told lies. I have not carried away food. I have not cursed. I have not closed my ears to truth. I have not committed adultery. I have not made anyone cry. I have not felt sorrow without reason. I have not assaulted anyone. I am not deceitful. I have not stolen anyone's land. I have not been an eavesdropper. I have not falsely accused anyone. I have not been angry without reason. I have not seduced anyone's wife. I have not polluted myself. I have not terrorized anyone. I have not disobeyed the law. I have not been excessively angry. I have not cursed God. I have not behaved with violence. I have not caused disruption of peace. I have not acted hastily or without thought. I have not overstepped my boundaries of behavior. I have not exaggerated my words when speaking. I have not worked evil. I have not used evil thoughts, words, or deeds. I have not polluted the water. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deeds. I have not placed myself on a pedestal. I have not stolen what belongs to God. I have not stolen from or disrespected the deceased. I have not taken food from a child. I have not acted with insolence, and I have not destroyed property belonging to God. There you have all 42.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Nova.
You're absolutely welcome. Anytime you need a hand or a quick rundown, I'm here.
42. But in the Bible, you only have to worry about 10. And notice that in the laws of Ma'at, it says, I have not. Because this is during the afterlife. So they're speaking in a past tense. So I just want you to do with that what I will. And just take into, thought some of the things that we have shared today. Also, I want to wish everyone a great 2026. I wish everyone to be prosper and well and healthy. And I wish that to the globe. All right, y'all. Till next time, I'm out.